Why don't men wear skirts and dresses? Greetings, good people, and welcome to Chris Page Creates. Most of my inserts are about creating food, artworks, crafts, but I also like to throw in little segments on creative thinking. Today I woke up and I felt like wearing a dress, but because I don't have any dresses in my wardrobe, the only thing vaguely similar is my kilt. I'm second generation Scottish, so I like to wear my kilt from time to time. So hence, I'm adorned today in my kilt. But it got me to think, why don't men wear skirts and dresses? I know some of them out there do. Some of you brave people who break from the norm. But if a woman can wear pants, why can't a man wear a skirt? The norms of society. Why do we adhere to norms of society? And who created these rules? It just seems ridiculous that we can't simply be brave enough to just be and do that which we are, that which we choose to be and do, without the worry about what people think, about society frowning upon us, about society judging us and criticizing us. And what is at the root of this? Why don't we just simply ignore these norms and rules of society? I'm not talking about laws. Naturally, laws are there to protect us and keep us safe. But I'm talking about the general rules and regulations that are put on us by society, by previous generations, if we simply carry on listening to, carry on performing. Why is it? I think it's because of fear. When a wildebeest strays from the herd, that wildebeest opens itself to attack. So if we stand separate from the group, if we do our own thing, we open ourselves to attack, judgment, criticism, conflict, and that's uncomfortable. So we prefer to remain in a place of more comfort and harmony. So we tend to stick to what is expected of us, to be accepted, to be loved. But sometimes I think it's necessary for us to say, why not just break a bit from these norms? Look at them and say, do they serve me? Is this something I really want to be and do? Or do I want to be something completely different? It takes a brave person to stand separate from the crowd. That judgment and criticism that we're afraid of stems from an innate sense of fear within all of us. Fear is one of the plagues of society, one of the plagues of the world through centuries. All wars are created from a sense of fear, and even more than that, from a sense of feeling less than, feeling inadequate, lack of self-worth. That's at the root of all of it. I will only attack you because I feel less than you. So I will want to attack you in order to feel better about myself. Interesting. But we all have that within us. No matter who you see in society that seems so confident and so strong, we all have that niggling thing inside of us that says, I'm afraid, or I don't feel as good as that person. I'm not as talented as the other person. How do we get around this? Bit by bit. Every day do something that normally you would fear, and you challenge that fear and you go against what the norms of society are. And little by little, you'll start realizing it's not as bad as you think. Yes, you will be frowned upon. I did a walk a while ago in my kilt. It was a walk around my neighborhood. And I opened myself to sniggers and smiles and little gestures and things like that. But I faced it. And you know what? It was fun. So I believe that if we all stood together, rather than separate ourselves, judgment and criticism is about separation. It's pushing people away. It's not bringing them together. In all of my inserts, I present a crystal. And today, I have a crystal that is about togetherness. It is a quartz crystal and it's got all the little colors of the rainbow on it. That represents standing individually but together. Let's practice more individualism. We're so ready to fit within the group and within the norms of society. It doesn't mean we need to stray and become hermits, but stand together in your separateness. That will, I believe, create less conflict in the world. It will make us feel more true to ourselves, and it will help you to gain your power and your strength in not being fearful and afraid to go against the norms of society. And here's another thought for the day. So here's my challenge to all you men out there. Be a man and wear a dress. You can't wear a kilt and not have a glass of whiskey. So until next time, cheers.